Welcome into another feedback session. And again, we are going to get another feedback for you, Cheza. Thank you very much again for all the support. Let's go. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. You're amazing. Wow. Okay, the first art for feedback. It's this one. Mom Lightyear. A mom using the clothes of Lightyear. And a rainbow behind. We can see this is a little bit more cartoony. A more cartoon style than a more realistic, semi-realistic style. So we gotta think first of all, strong colors, and the line art is really going to get heavy here for us. The line artwork is going to be like the one of the main things that we're gonna be working here. It's not going to be like, hey, too much like shadow light. No. Most of it is going to be about line art. So first things that I'm gonna be noticing here, we go always and look for it from far away. I noticed that the writing here is not following a line. It's turning a little bit more going up. And I believe we should have some colors being like the main ones. The yellow is very good. So we gotta first think of color composition. We have a rainbow, which always is already a lot of colors. But we can see already a lot of blue and yellow. Blue and yellow go perfectly together. And a little bit of green, strong green, so we gotta focus on those. So, when we are on a cartoon style, or even a more semi-realistic, we gotta think first of, hey, is this getting too many details? Is this getting like too much going on or too little? And we can see on the rainbow behind that we got here a lot of passage between colors, a lot of passage, and here happening less and less, which is great. But at the same time, we don't want as much details here. Or at least not so much stretched. We can see there is the movement, but we also need to read well the letters. Like here, if I'm seeing something like this, I cannot read perfectly this area here. We could improve a little bit to make it easier for people to read it. Or here, in this logo, like here, behind, we can see the strong red here and the blue. As for a composition, I will not be going for this choice. We can change it and make it even better, yay! So let's go and work a little bit more on the background. And I believe after we work on the background, it's going to be amazing to work more on these clothes. Not only the clothes, a little bit on anatomy. But you can see here the wrist is not going too much outside, but here it's really going outside of the arm. And also here, you can see both eyes are a little bit more into the left side than center lies. They're not in the center, totally centered. One of the first things that I would be doing is removing all those strong lines. So the rainbow colors keep on the rainbow and not the outside color. When we do that, you can see a clear separation between what is the color of the rainbow and what is the color of the movement happening around the rainbow. Careful with silhouette. We are on a cartoon style, so cartoon having the right silhouette is very important. We're removing details because we're gonna get more details into the character. Especially the clothes happening here. I already selected here an image of Buzz Lightyear. Not clothes, his suit, the mechanical thing that he uses. And we're gonna be using that as a reference. To be sure, like, hey, this should be a certain format, this other thing should be another certain format. We just gotta be careful that there are certain colors that are thicker than others. Like here, the red's thicker. And here, it's not. We gotta be fixing those. Ctrl-Shift-X, go! So about here outside, I really enjoyed the movement that you did, but maybe this area could get even darker to show even better the words. I like a lot this bright light right here, but since there is a star here, I see it as the main focal point, so I would be turning that a little bit out, like this, here, and I see we have a little bit of trouble in just seeing the star, like all the edges, so I hope we take a little bit of orange and start adding on the star, just a little bit. This side that got all this white, this is our chance to make a good contrast. So I'm going to make it darker, just because it's the side that got something bright. This way we can do contrast. It's so important to maintain a great contrast happening in your artwork. Let me copy this here. I hope that this is a little bit more down. Move it down, but this other one needs to be, yeah. I move it you down, so I'm going to be moving you up. Great. Yeah, great. And I'll use this tool right here to make everything disappear that it's behind, of course. Disappear, please. Layer behind, disappear. Thank you. Here I would be adding at minimum this bright color, because this is white right here that we are working with, and we don't want the white to be like competing with something. We want the white to be like relaxated, and white relaxated is white in a darker background. We want the white to be relaxated so we can read it better. If you would like, I totally recommend doing like just like an outer line so people can read it even more. Just a little bit, okay? And to reinforce the colors here, I like to do something. Hehehe, boy. Overlay. Look at that. We are doing things even stronger here in the middle. Yeah. Yeah. Not calling much more attention. I believe we can do a small gradient. Gab, that's cartoon, stop. That's cartoon, Gab, stop. Now I believe we can go a little bit more into the character. Also here, you gotta read clearly the character logo. It's some kind of logo. Oh my, it's some kind of logo. So we gotta be adjusting the clothes. We gotta be adjusting it. Just like your clothes. We gotta be adjusting them. Like shoulder area. Let's go part by part. It's going to add even more. Let's say it's going to look even more fabulous, even more incredible, even more amazing when you really do the artwork following a little bit more the original cloth design. You go like, wow, look at that. Look at that. The person really followed. And you can see like different bending points. Wow, bending points are incredible. So what I'm going to be doing right now is doing the bending point of right here. The shoulder. Shoulder is a little bit darker than the rest. So it's going to stay a little bit like this. and a small point like this. We can see that this arm right here is thinner and this one is thicker. We gotta be fixing that. This hand here, it doesn't, I don't believe it's some strong perspective, this artwork, so this hand is going to be smaller. It's not a strong perspective, gonna be smaller. Smaller, get smaller, small, please, small, thank you. For the face format, I don't know which type of cartoon was your main focus. If it was a cartoon Pixar, cartoon Disney, or cartoon more into anime, or cartoon, I don't know, Peppa Pig, some kind of random cartoon that I don't know the name. But Gabs, you know Peppa Pig. So I'm gonna be doing a more random cartoon. Very random cartoon. So when we think of cartoon, I'm gonna pick the one that I like the most right now. If it's a cartoon more like this one, image from Google, not mine, by the way, you can see the eyes are not really as detailed. The details that you did here are more anime. If you want, I can go more into anime, but the rest of the face here, the rest matches the type that you did here. But I'm gonna try doing the anime eye with the cartoon, okay? I know there is the helmet here and everything, but since it's cartoon, we want the face really calling attention. We want that. We are really looking out for that. First, I move the eye a little bit more to the side. Yeah, much better. And now I gotta be moving the other eye. I see you want anime. Gonna be there on anime. Anime tends to make the upper eyelashes much more thicker. Sometimes they only draw the upper eyelash. You gotta be sure that we are following a line, that we are following the balance happening here. Like it's bending, it's turning the perspective like this, so it's going to turn only a little bit up, not too much. Puppies are looking much more into the side. So let's make it looking at the side. You vanish here? Yeah, you vanish. Vanish. And you vanish here. These eyes are very big. I want to make them a little bit smaller. I know it's anime, but I want them a little bit smaller. Okay, this one stay here. And the other one we bring more into the side. Now we gotta get the eyebrows. And I recommend doing a very thin line. But a line that really shows the expression of the character. I'm using the brown color. But you can use any color that you would like. I could even do it pink to match the hair. Ha! Am I seeing this hair rendered? Come on, Cheza! I know, we love rendering, but sometimes we gotta be stronger and not render. I know it's hard. Even this guy here rendered a little bit, but it's pretty little bit. Okay, gonna be doing here, this format. Here, a little bit out, just a little bit, and then falls down, okay? Why am I doing just a little bit going out and then just falling down? Because when we smile, we change to make this area here of our cheeks bigger than this lower area here. We tend to just make everything go up, you know? Make everything go up. We can do some shadows here, no trouble. Let me change here this chin. We're gonna first be doing the line of it. But to do the line, we gotta fix the smile. And to fix the smile, we gotta get the nose. And to get the nose, we gotta get the nose. That's a cartoon nose. On cartoon, the expression, eyes, eyebrows, gotta be strong. They love making expressions strong. They love making you really feel emotions, you know? They're much more occupied, focused on showing the emotion than on getting the anatomy correct. Okay, for the mouth, it's a big smile. Nose is here. So mouth gonna be changing a little bit its place. Yeah, I like this one. Well, let's make the line to really show the emotion here. It's also working on the other side, of course. You don't smile with only one side. We always smile with both sides. We can do a line in the nose. Not gonna lie, it's going to look even better. For the hair, I know it's a bright pink, but shadows happened, and there's a strong thing here, so strong shadow. Not many details going on here. And some random hair here darker because it's receiving shadow. I did the chin smaller. Why? Because if you think about the perspective that is happening here, we are seeing much more the upper area of the body than the middle area. Like here, we cannot see below this armor. We cannot see like this area here of the leg. And so keeps going on. So the chin, we're gonna see a little bit less. Oh, and of course, I didn't finish doing the details on the eyes. But then parts that we get the base. These are clothings, like made of fabric, I believe the most. I believe you can be changing some of the body format, especially the lines. Because since it's cartoon and the chart is here, the main thing that we are going to look at, we gotta be having some strong lines just to show like, hey, look at me. I'm the main thing here. We can think that it's glass, but it's a realistic thinking. On cartoon, we just ignore laws of physics and we go like YOLO. Especially this side here, I'm going to do darker lines. Because we really gotta be having the contrast. I believe this green should be like on a different level from the rest. And the white here starting to a different level. This area here of the thigh is much more slim. This area is slim. But you get here the right line. Here. Here is where it's going to start the thigh. Whoosh! Yeah. We could be doing this bending, but if you're really going to cartoon, no bending at all. No bending. Just do the movement going... Just do the movement going down. And then knee. You just gotta think of the knee. And if all the sides receiving this shadow, I'm gonna be doing this shadow also here. In the middle, yeah, in the middle, exactly the middle. You may ask me why exactly in the middle. And I can reply to you, because back there is the rainbow that is super shiny. And here in the middle there is us, so it's not going to, we are not creating a light in the drawing. So this area here, we can just make it get dark. I changed here the silhouette of the character. Why I changed the silhouette? Because this side right here, we can see the perspective. And it's going a little bit like this, okay? A little bit like this. Always this side of the body going upper, up. Much more up than this other one. This side here goes much more down. And this side here goes much more up. So, what was happening here? The ribs, it was going down. It can be a fully stretched scene, if it's like that. But if it was like that, the rainbow would be changing its format to like this. And I believe it's easier to just change the hip. But this finger here is going to bend a little bit more different than the rest. Why? Because when we are doing our fist very closed, we don't change to bend it completely exactly the same like this. We bend it like this. You see? It's forming like some kind of stairs. For those lighter areas, I recommend doing like this position. Going more into the sides than picking up other parts. And of course, this area here, why not get darker? Oh, we got much more lines. In those wings, swing it. We could be making the background with gradient. Not the character, but the background. Let's make it darker. I believe something that we can do is go a little bit into black. Take out this strong saturated blue and go a little bit more into black. Why? The rainbow is going to look even more intense and strong if we do some unsaturated colors close to it. Why not add some overlay? Here in the rainbow colors, we can make it darker. Yeah. Purple. I'm using right now overlay, by the way, to add some random effects. Nothing too much, nothing too little. Here are the borders, the edges. I really want to make the edges darker, because having these edges darker is the best thing. Look at that. Compare how much we can see better the star. Even that is a bright place, we wanted to have darker edges because we can see them and cause attention, by the way. Here, take out the saturation. We don't want it calling us that much attention. Darker, yeah. If we want to have strong, brighter things, we gotta have strong, darker things. Those words are really getting me. I recommend doing some kind of light or shadow around the letters. And also darker lines on the feet. On the feet! Let's go in those dark lines. Okay, we can do some lines to show speed and the movement. Let me do that in another layer. As an example, I have this dark line right here. And then this layer opens. If I click on stroke, it's going to create a stroke. And I want it outside. It creates a stroke outside. And this gives us... And when I click here, here on OK, I click it here to be outside. And I click on OK. Look at how amazing it becomes. Look at this. We can add some effects here. Come on, guys. Come on. You guys know how addicted I am to effects. I'm adding some curves here. Oh my, I love that. And if she have some kind of lipstick, let me do just a little bit now. I believe we can add some filters. Look at this filter. It looks like those old vintage stuff. We can leave like this, but I like this effect. It looks a little bit old. like some kind of rare comic thing. I focused on doing the movement with less details. On a cartoon style, we don't want that many details. I added more strong lines into the face because the face is a main point that is going to call attention. I made the face more centralized. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, all centralized. And not only that, I did the colors with a more soft passage between them. And not did this area here, the background of this area, calling that much attention. Did a little bit darker. And the hand here, changed a little bit of the anatomy. Careful to some places. I know that it can be bright, but sometimes, just to call attention, you know, you're gonna be doing the opposite, doing darker, just to call attention. You do it darker, even that you know that it's brighter. Because you want to be calling people attention. And that's what we do the best as an artist. Take care of your artwork. About anatomy, about the composition, and if it says that is the style that you really want, ask yourself, is this the style that I want? Always use reference to be sure that you're using the style that you want.